Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is a little bit of a different content that I normally post, but what you see in front of you here is two axial SC24s, the 4Runner variant. These just recently came out. I initially got the orange one. I got it for my son and I, but my son had enjoyed it immensely and basically called it and said it was his. So I decided and picked up a gray one for myself, and now we're battling. But I wanted to make this video to address a few things regarding the SCX24. I would recommend to get going is heavier wheels. You can see here I went with the Endura. I think it's called Endura. This is the brass, solid brass wheels. And then this one is the same Endura, but it's a little different. This one is like a brass with some black in it. I also got the, I think it's called the Trench Kings from LGRP. These are super soft and sticky tires. So just adding those two mods made this vehicle super stable. If you are going to get one, I highly recommend getting those wheels and tires. And then the other mods that I will point out that I think helped immensely was relocation shocks in the rear. And then I removed the springs in the front, and I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, so here you can see, and I'll try to get a pointer here. Here you can see that the shock is, I relocated to the frame. It used to bolt onto right here, vertical. And I found watching, I think, Cape crawlers, I've enjoyed watching for SC24 content, suggested to move this over to the frame. That has helped with articulation. And then the other thing that I was playing around with in the front was also moving this to this location, but I didn't see any benefit of doing that. So I reverted it back up here, but I removed the spring, and that's on the other side as well. And that allows me now to get nice articulation. You can see on the driver's side there that it actually articulates down. Now, there is no suspension in the front anymore because it just droops all the way to the bottom, but what you do have is the droop. Doing that, you can get a pretty good articulation now with the front. I find that with the soft, squishy tires, you still get the nice bouncy ride in front, but it's not as bad as when it was with the springs. So something that I'm playing with, and I found that has helped a lot. So yeah, that's pretty much it. For the next mods, I think I will need to modify the servo, because with these wheels, I see it struggling. And I think the other thing, along with doing the servo, I'm going to do the steering arms here. I'll probably get the brass. And then something to note, to keep the front end down, if you look at in the front, and I'll turn this upside down, you'll see that I added tungsten tape. I think this is what those pickleball people use. It adds significant amount of weight to the front so that when you're climbing, your front doesn't lift up and it keeps it down. I don't know if it has helped, but it did add a lot of weight. I think about 7 grams just on the bumper alone. I think right now from the crawling that we've done playing around, it has helped. So those were the things that I did to these two trucks. I'll probably mod them side by side along the way. If you guys want to see more content, let me know. Post some content. But yeah, I'm enjoying these little two. All right, guys.